Nish tá bainisteoir na Gaillimhe, Jeffrey Lynskey talking chun focail a bheith Gaillimhe. Well, Jeffrey, you must be thrilled and delighted again. A second championship in 3 years.
Yeah, look, huge performance from the lads. 7 points down. Again, showed huge amounts of character to fight back. We made a lot of switches there after 20 minutes, trying to get the matchups right. And in fairness to the lads, look, we come up today. We stopped them white all, and I told them at different times the baton was going to be dropped to the ground. This is, at some stage, each one of you have to pick up that baton and just keep going to the end and get us to top the mountain. That's what they did.
And tell us, at half time you were 3 points down. At one stage in the second half you were 5 up, so that was a massive swing. That third quarter obviously was what sealed it for you, but how were you able to make those adjustments, and what did you say to the players at half time to get them to react?
Look, we're going to sit down with them and said, look, the middle third again, the breaking ball in particular, they weren't aggressive on it enough. We obviously knew the threat of Turnbull and Sheehan. Like, I thought the boys tied them down, providing the boys are doing their jobs out the field. We told them that the maroon wave is about to come after half time with the Galway support, and that wave is going to turn into a tsunami, and by Christ, it was a tsunami.
They certainly did. They came in good and early. Your county colleague here, Cathal Moore, has a question.
Jeffrey, I'm just wondering there, just at half time, up to that, the possession had all been gone into Turnbull and it had gone into Sheehan. How did you made changes, you alluded to it already, but what exactly did you do, I suppose, to get the supply going into Jack Canning that wasn't going there in the first half?
Look, we just asked them for a better performance in the second half to get them more focused and tuned in. It's just about mindset, Colin, really, and attitude. They got to be totally focused on that breaking ball, and that's what they did. When it starts the second half, we got a goal. You get them a huge surge of energy. Cork came back and got a point, but I thought we took over really for about 20 minutes. I don't know how many wides we had. I think we had 4 or 5 wides max.
You had nine actually, Jeffrey. Yeah, a couple of chances, but look, that was always going to happen with the pressure in the second half. But I think around the midfield area, you really took over.
Conor Fry did a great job on Turnbull. Aaron Connery, and that in particular, you stopped that supply there going into him. It was early the winning of the game, really. Fahy stood up. We got man to man with him. And look, that's the great thing about Grove Park, really. There's no hiding place for anybody. But look, I'm just delighted with the lads, delighted performance. Some 9 months, some turnaround in 12 months after getting to see the 7 goals here against Tip. We had a hard winter, a lot of soul searching, and we came back.
Jeffrey O'Grady here, just congratulations. Just one question really, you didn't score for last, was it 13-14 minutes? How much of a sweat was that for you on the sideline as manager from a winning position like where you were 5 points up originally?
Look, yourself, we had the scores on the board. There was a question of just work rate after that. We had chances to kind of seal it, we didn't, but I knew Cork were tiring badly, and it's amazing when you have your home support here, the difference that'll make. We put Donald Mannion in behind the half-back line the last 4 or 5 minutes as well, just to tie it up. And we knew if the ball was going to be stopped going into Turnbull, you were halfway there really, because the scores weren't coming out the field if Connery wasn't scoring them.
Jeffrey, I just want to ask you finally, this is the final minor championship at under 18. It moves to under 17 next year. Does it make it that bit more special to have won the last of this one?
Definitely, yeah. Look, as a county minor for us over the last 20 years, we've really taken over. Matty Murphy was before me, obviously he won 6 titles. John Hardiman before that, has won 2. And look, underage hurling in Galway is always going to be producing hurlers. The biggest fault for us is the game side of it at minor and 21. And if that structure changes, then you'll see better hurlers coming onto their senior team in a couple of years.
Can I just ask you on that, do you expect to see Galway competing either in Leinster or in a round robin at underage next year? I know it's being discussed at Special Congress at the end of the month.
I expect a round robin, Micheál, and 21 hopefully will go straight into Leinster.
Alright, we'll see how that goes. But Cohorda has reached that, Jeffrey, August Gurmagad, that's Lartling and Sahara Lauren.